I'm Brendan Clark and I'm here with a new horse that I just purchased. He's a coming 2-year-old. This is Showmethe Cat, or as we know him here around the place, we call him Taz. He's not going to be great at a lot of the stuff, obviously, because he's a baby, but we'll go through it. He's going to make some mistakes, and probably so am I, but I'll go through the steps that I like to, have him doing before I saddle him and ride him. First thing is, I like to make sure that they travel around the round pen and they know when I ask them to go from a trot to a canter, I'll put my hand up, he should move into a lope. I want to just make sure he's not worried about the whip. This was something he was really worried about when I first got him. As you can see now, he's not a whole lot worried about anything like that. This horse is a little laid back, but this was something he was really worried about 4 days ago. This horse, of course, is still a colt, still a stud, so his mind's going to keep looking around a little bit more than what I'd probably want it to, because there's a lot of stuff going on around here. There's people driving around, horses getting ridden over here, so just want to make sure he's good with all this. Seems pretty good about that. He's not really worried about that. I feel like now I can let the lead rope go and not be worried about him thinking about it. But if he does take off, well, then I'm gonna have to let him make the mistake, and then I'll correct it. But he's pretty good about this. So next step would be just lunging around me when I put my hand up. As you can see, he just moves off nice and soft, not worried about too much. I don't mind that he's walking right now, because I can easily lift up his energy by doing this, just by lifting my energy up. As I don't really want him to be running away. I want him to stay soft. As you can see, this lead rope's soft to the inside. When I want him to stop, I just look at his hind end, let him stand, put my hand up the other way, he moves off. None of this was very good, as I said, on the first day, and you wouldn't expect it to. This was his worst side. To the right, he always wanted to pull on me a little bit. As you can see now, there's no weight. If he looks away, I just pull the lead rope back to my belly button. He stays pretty soft right here, so I'm pretty happy with him. Look at his hind end, ask him to disengage or move his hind end away. Drive him around using the flag. Then I'm going to change hands on my right hand, step in front of him, ask him to come back through himself. First day I tried that, he wasn't great at it. It was pretty slow, but I don't usually change hands until I get him to actually know what that means. So change hands with the flag, step across in front. Now he's getting to the point where I don't even usually really need my flag. I want to make sure when I get on him that saddle's not gonna. See, there's a little bit of worry right there. He kind of looked around at me like, all this stuff I'm doing, I don't want to stop if he moves. I want to just keep doing it until he either puts his head down. I know he's looking that other way. Just be careful of that, because they can reach up and kick you. I know this horse is pretty good now, so I know what he's kind of capable of. From this point, I've never been done to him, so I'm not going to change anything I do. He's still going to make sure I do everything with rhythm and be fast. Most people don't worry about this offside, but it's pretty important. You never know. Might want to get on or off this side one day. He's not worried about too much. Maybe just tip his nose a little bit for the start, and then have Warwick have him take a step. That's good for a start. That's all we're wanting to know. So he knows now that Warwick's in charge, and I'm just up here. He doesn't even have to worry about me. Go ahead again. There you go. That was that first part of the second exercise that I did. Okay, we'll open. The first exercise I did was had him go around and come to me and then swap sides and go the other way. So now Warwick's on the ground doing exactly the same thing as what I did, except I'm on his back now and he's the boss. So if he doesn't, he looks away from him, he's going to chase him and draw him to him. As you can see, I'm not steering him. Just so he starts getting used to knowing that, okay, if there's pressure there and he comes the other way, right there, and just let it go. Main thing is that everyone's taught me is that pressure and release. So there was a little bit of pressure there. I'm going to flick this over his head again. We get ready for the next time. So I'm going to put pressure on when I want to go left right now. And there's the start of your rollback, really. Let him rest right here. That was good. I'm pretty happy with that that first ride. He's licking his lips. He's pretty relaxed. His head's down.